Imagine waking up to the most annoying alarm clock ever, the start of World War III. Yeah, talk about a bad hair day. Now, this isn't your typical run-of-the-mill hit the snooze button type of alarm. No, this is the, oh my goodness, where did I put my keys in the middle of a nuclear strike kind of alarm? Picture this. You're stumbling around in your jammies, half awake, trying to remember where you left your phone, your wallet, your sanity. And all the while, the sirens are wailing. The sky is lit up like the 4th of July. And you're just hoping the Wi-Fi signal holds up long enough for you to check your emails one last time. Oh, and did we mention the coffee? You've got to have your morning coffee. Only this time you're brewing it in a bunker while trying to remember the password to your Netflix account. So, you've got your coffee, you've found your keys, and World War III has started. What's next? You might wonder, how long would this inconvenient World War III last? Would it be a long series like Game of Thrones or a quickie like Tiger King? Well, let's put our hypothetical hats on and dive into the world of what-ifs. Scientists, in their infinite wisdom and lack of anything better to do, have actually crunched the numbers. They looked at the number of nuclear weapons around the world, the speed at which we could launch these bad boys, and the number of Netflix series available to binge-watch in a bunker. So let's start with the nukes. There are approximately 14,000 of these world-ending party poopers globally. If we were to launch them all, which would be about as smart as sticking a fork in an electrical outlet, it would take about 30 minutes for them to reach their targets. Now that's faster than your pizza delivery. Then, we have to consider the aftermath. You know, the part where we're all huddled in bunkers, hoping we've got enough canned beans and episodes of Stranger Things to last us till the surface is habitable again. Now, Netflix has a decent library, but let's be realistic. We'd run out of things to watch before the radiation levels dropped. And there's only so many times you can watch Ross and Rachel break up and make up before you start praying for the sweet release of radiation poisoning. So considering all these factors, scientists estimate that World War III would last about as long as a season of Breaking Bad. Intense, devastating, and over before you know it. But hey, on the bright side, we'd finally get to find out who would win in a fight, cockroaches or Twinkies. My money's on the Twinkies. So, depending on how fast we can launch missiles and how many episodes of Stranger Things we have left, we're looking at a pretty short war. Good news for those of us with limited patience. At this point, you might have a few questions like, would my pizza delivery still arrive during World War III, or would there be a dress code in the bunker? Well, let's dive into some of those pressing queries. First up, the pizza. Now, I'm not a betting man, but if I were to wager, I'd say your chances of getting a hot and steamy pepperoni pizza in the midst of global conflict are slimmer than a slice of New York's finest. But hey, who knows, maybe the pizza guy is a former Navy SEAL. Next, the bunker fashion. Can you rock your favorite pair of pajamas in a bunker? Well, as long as they're not flammable, we think you're in the clear. But remember, style never takes a day off, even in a bunker. Now, you might be wondering, would World War III disrupt my Netflix binge? The answer, dear friends, is probably, but look on the bright side, at least you'd finally break free from the endless rabbit hole of just one more episode. And finally, would there be Wi-Fi? Well, let's just say you might want to start downloading those survival guides now, just in case. Remember, there are no stupid questions, only stupid world wars. So, what's your wild question about World War III? Share it in the comments below and let's get a conversation going. Remember, there are no stupid questions, only stupid world wars. So, to wrap things up, here's a little joke for you. Why don't countries fight wars in winter? Because it's too hard to find a parking spot for a tank in the snow. Get it? Tanks, snow, parking? Ah, never mind. That's all we've got for today, folks. If you enjoyed this video, show us some love by hitting the like button. And if you didn't enjoy this video, well, show us some love by, you guessed it, hitting that like button anyway. So, in the end, it all leads to that like button. Thanks, folks.